we have a well of living water that Jesus tells us about. And he says, if you drink of this water, you'll never thirst again. But if you drink of the other water, you're going to find yourself thirsty again. And so what we do, though, oftentimes is we go and we get buckets of water. And we'll drink from buckets. This is a bigger one. And we'll find ourselves getting a bigger bucket. Well, and if I just had more or bigger, if I had just had more money, then I'd be happy. Or if I had a bigger house or a bigger truck, if I just had another relationship, then I'd be happy. And that would satisfy me. I just need more. I need more money. If I just had a better paying job, then all my problems would go away. If I just made more money, then all of our problems would go away as a family, and we'd be fine. I just need to make more. I need bigger. But what happens when you get the new truck? It's cool for a while. And then you've got a payment. And now you owe the bank more money. You get that new house, and it's cool for a while. But then you find out you owe the bank more money. You get that new side-by-side, that new boat, and they're cool for a while. But then you owe the bank more money. And so now your problems have increased more. And some of you, when you reach this point, you go for another bucket. And you'll go out in that shop, you'll get in your lounge chair, and you'll temporarily disable your mind. Because at least for a little while, your problems seem to go away. But what happens when you wake up the next morning? The problems are still there. They didn't go away. They're still there. And if you're not careful, you can add even more problems. Now all of a sudden your relationships and your family start to break down. Now not only do you owe the bank money, but now you and your wife are fighting. Well, some of you go for another bucket. And you just eat. You gorge yourself on food. You put yourself in a food comatose to temporarily disengage from your problems. But what happens when you wake up the next day? They're still there. And so that bucket doesn't work. And you think, we start to get smarter. You're starting to get wiser. And you think, well, I went big and that didn't work, so if I go small. I just need to trim the fat. I need to get rid of it all. And I'm just going to go small. I'm going to streamline everything and just go small. Man, that doesn't work. And so you're getting more mature and you're like, I just need to clean my life up. I just need to clean it all up. You know, I've recognized that my sins and everything that I've done wrong, and if I just work hard and I'll just clean it up. I'll just grit it out and, I'll nip this in the bud and I'll get it taken care of and I'll clean it up. And there's a lot of people, especially in churches, that stay in this bucket for a long time. They're trying to clean it up themselves. And you find yourself exhausted. And you're not even making progress. And they just think, well, I'll teach another Sunday school class. That'll keep my mind busy and it'll keep me out of trouble. Oh, I'll help out with another event. Or I'll do this and I'll do that. And they're constantly helping out. They're doing good things in the name of Jesus. But what you find is they find themselves so busy But they forgot all about who Jesus even was. And so even this bucket, while it may look better than others, you're still separated from the one who wants to save you from it all.